Shalom, shalom, Sister Deborah, prophetess in the wilderness. And you know what? That's all right with me. Coming again on this Deborah platform with another message. I will say this is a lovely morning in which the Most High Yah has made, and I, Sister Deborah, shall rest therein. Just on my way to the store and all up in my feelings. Why? There's a lot going on, and I can see the Most High Yah hand all up in it. I woke up this morning and I was in the mirror, and it just came to me like a quickie. Who do you think carries the power to the beast? I was like, what? It's early in the morning. Come on, Father. What's the deal? I said, you know you all things in the heavens and on this earth. Hallelujah. All power rests within me. And how he was he was really pretty much showing me how the beast is carrying on, but yet still limited. That's what he wanted me to know. Hallelujah. Oh, wow. But he's still limited to the way he can carry on and carry out the act of his time and season. And I thank the Most High for that, because I was saying, because it's kind of strange, because you see so many people who are saying they are the elects and the children, yet walking in the same line the beast is in. I mean, the beast, you know how you was in kindergarten, how we used to have to stand in a line one behind the other? When that's how I see many of what you call Hebrew Israelite. They're walking right behind the beast. We're in a land that don't even belong to us, and we was just sent here not to stay here and to make this all that and some. But when he said come out of them, a lot of people don't understand why he said it. And did you know that he didn't really expound on it? And I thank him for that, because it's like, Father, don't waste your time on them. Don't waste all that time you didn't waste. You the Son of Messiah. You still yet willing to deal with us after the Gentiles' time is up, and we still run around here behind the beast, talking politics. Who won this and who didn't? Who's who and who's what? We need to be talking a language to one another. Call. Let's go. It's time to go. It's time to pack your clothes and get your things together. And I ain't talking about your natural clothes. And I ain't talking about the things of the natural that you got while you was here on this land. It's time to pack up and ship out. And I'm talking here. Just like he was saying, come out of her, he's talking about here. People are telling you to come out, but yet they so deep in her, they don't even know how to come out. You see? They don't even know how to come out. And now that the beast is in full control, because the Most High has given him his time and season, what I'm beholding is the people are all up in her, all kind of ways, and justified, clarified, identified, saying they all that and some, and walking in the will of the Father. He's telling us to come out. We're going deeper in. But I thank the Most High, because a lot of that has to do with trying to get one to understand who you're actually dealing with, who are you actually dancing with, who are you actually entertaining, and who are you actually liking, and who are you actually striving to. What are you listening to? Okay? Now, when he was telling me that the beast, it was something just, I was like, I had just got up, and I'm like, the beast. Okay, when one thing I want to say to you about the beast is not out of its lane. The beast is not in a lane he don't he should not be in. He's in his right lane. He's in the right lane. And everybody that gets in his lane and walk behind him is pretty much rightly dividing the wheat from the tare. See, he in his right lane. And everybody that's running, following him, don't understand. You ain't got no business up in politics. That's the world. But it depends on the individual, because see, the same power that the Most High has given the beast, he has suffered many to have over others. And it's almost, to me, it's like, from what I can see it from a standpoint, it's separating the wheat from the tare. You want to follow the beast, get in line with the beast. You want to follow those who are partaker in the beast. You go on, follow those who are partaker in the beast. Because the steps that was ordered, you all don't understand them steps. The steps that was ordered by Yah, you all don't understand them steps. None of you understand the steps. Even those who think that they are leaders and scholars and teachers, y'all don't understand the steps. It ain't meant for you to understand the steps. Just like the beast, it's meant to have the power he has, because who gave it to him? Hallelujah. My Father gave him that. My Father that I come to know gave him that power. Okay? It's the same one that's given many powers to do what they're doing and to lead whom they lead. And for those to follow, who choose to follow them. It ain't no different than the beast in his lane. He in his right lane. And those that you following, they in their right lane. Said the Most High Yah, they in their right lane, and you're following right behind them in their lane. Because y'all got a lane too. It called the light of Christ. That's his lane. It carries all kind of light in it. Show up and show out. Tell me, how can you see in darkness if you have the mindset to struggle to be in darkness just to see in darkness? Because in light, you don't even have to struggle. You can see. You can see everything for what it is. Go into a dark room. Cut on the light. Tell me, what can you see if it's pitch dark? No windows, no nothing. Tell me, what can you see? I bet you somebody in the light can see. If you turn on the light, what happened to darkness? Darkness, it escapes. It moves. It get out of there. Let a window be in there. Darkness can't even cover itself with a window inside of a room, because the window gonna show light coming through it. Even if it's midnight, you gonna still see some light coming through that window. That's how darkness is. Darkness like to feed you the darkness. It likes to take you in a dark room where you just throw all your strength, heart, soul, and mind to it. Y'all has a lane too. And its lane is the light of Christ. Okay? So it's almost, like people don't understand. Y'all, it's not fighting like we fight. We up in here hooping and hollering all about all kind of stuff that don't mean nothing. They did this, they doing this, they did this, they did this, they gonna do this, they gonna do that. Ain't nobody understanding that the same one that gave them the power to do what they got to do, rule it all, he's my Father. That's my Father. That's my Father. You see, that's the one I serve. The one who has all power. And I thank him. I thank the Most High for where he taught me his right hand and his stretched out arm. See, that's why people don't understand. Christ always been. Christ always been. Yeshua always been too, which the world called Jesus. Always been. He was an angel. Christ is God himself. Okay? That's his right hand power. That's his beloved. But see, by them not being able to teach you about the right hand and the stretched out arm, it's all up in the Old Testament. But they ain't gonna take you there. Why? Because that's where the power is. They rather take you to the things that's telling you to feast, to have parties. Come on, let's get together. Let's do this. Let's do this. Everything the man did that caused him to come to the land of Babylon is what they're teaching you all over again, just as their forefathers. See, they're not teaching you about the right hand of the Father and the stretched out arm. You talking about a beast. That same right hand I'm talking about, you guys, that same stretched out arm, it created the beast. It gave the beast its power. How dare you not to have the gift of fearing you, knowing that? That's why you have to understand there got to be a line of spirit of fear, you guys, because many don't have it because y'all ain't gave it to you. So I understand that. The spirit of fear is given to those who really have come to understand who he is and know that he don't play and that he show up and he show out. You know, and knowing that all things was created by his mighty hand, which is Christ, his right hand, which is Christ, his stretched out arm, which is Christ. Hey, you better stand down every chance you get. Why? Because you don't know who you're dealing with. So I thank the Most High for teaching me that at a very a young age in my life. You know, because that is too, that has been a helping hand and a helping stand for me. And you know what? I sit back and I think how he brought to me this morning about the beast. See, we sitting here giving the beast all credit, all authority, all power, and we don't even understand who gave him his power, who gave him his position, who gave him creation of himself, who created him. No one ever really think about that, you know. So when he came to me this morning talking about the beast, you know, who do you think gave the power to the beast? I was hoping he wasn't asking me that, but he was. He wanted to make sure I understood, because he knew in me was invested no nonsense, non-tolerant. I know who that beast is, and I know who giving him all the power. That's why we ain't got no power in us to be fearing what they're about to do. Hallelujah. We ain't got no reasons to be afraid of what they're about to do or what they are saying. But we are to climb on top of what they're saying now. We're not to sit there and patty cake on what they said. We're supposed to climb on the mountain of what they said. We're so busy as a people, tribe of Judah, trying to get in the same line the beast is in, talking about politics and the things of the world. We can't even get in the line that says the light of Christ. We over here in the line saying the beast, and we content, and we leading the multitude in the line that says the beast instead of the line that said the light of Christ. And we think we all way in there with y'all. It's amazing how right now should be the gospel being preached. It should be taught. It should be preached, because we're trying to manipulate a people to believe who we are. They know who we are. They ain't never been blind. We have. And we take so much energy trying to convince the world of who we are. What for? Y'all got that covered? He know they already know who we are. He finna show them who he is in us. See, he finna show them him in them. Hallelujah. I like that, Father, y'all. He finna show them him in them. While they try to run around and get all up in the lane where the beast is at. They taking their congregation. They're taking their mindset. They taking the worldly ways. Hey, wait a minute. You're supposed to be on this devil platform warning the people that the beast is loose. Don't go get in his lane. Go to the lane where the light of Christ is, where the light is at, where the day at, so you can see. Oh no, they want to go in the dark lane. They want to go in the lane where the beast is at. They want to walk there in like what he said. He said, come up out of her so that thou may not receive her pledge. Who is her? Who is her? That her ain't young. That's the beast ways. And the world rests therein. Come out of her ways. And I said, when I heard that, I said, wait a minute, Father, wait a minute. You don't expound on that. You don't really cover that. You don't really put your foot down on that. You just say that and get out. He said, yeah, because that's the end. If you still up in her and walking in her, talking about politics, Joe Biden and Trump, and who won this, who do this, who did this, that's a warning to people to know that the person is not following who you think they follow. They in the lane with the beast. When they begin to tell you the cares of the world and don't start directing you to the light of Christ, come on now, the gospel's supposed to be coming out here. The light of Christ is the gospel. Come on now. Come on now. Same thing Yeshua came to say, to teach. What the kingdom of heavens is at hand. He was trying to relay that to you all. You didn't get it then, but you will get it this time. Even if the door is closed and you get left out there, you gonna get it. You gonna get it. You gonna understand it then. You gonna grip it then. But I say to you all, that wasn't even the message that I wanted to really expound on or to cover. I don't know what all this I'm saying coming from. But honestly, he did come to me and he said, do you know who gave the beast the power? Oh, Father, you know I know. You know I know. He just wanted me to cover that in this short minute that I'm going to the store. So I want to let you all know, get out the lane where the beast is in. You know, like we was in kindergarten, we had to get in a lane. Everybody had to get in the same lane and follow the one in front. Get out that lane where the beast is at. Get in the lane of Christ, the light of Christ. The same light I've been saying to you all, go to. Because that's the light that's going to allow you to see these days that's before you. And if you're in it, you're covered. You see? You got to get in it. And I'm going to tell you all something else. Women, I want us to find in our hearts of heart. Meaning now we have to be walking in the light to find this here. And we want to kind of get with our men and try to. We can't buckle up. We can't go. We gonna buckle. We can't buckle down. We got to buckle up. See, ain't no buckling down. So it's gonna be buckling up. You shut us up. You shut them down. Okay. That's what they think. That's where they got you thinking. You open your mouth, women. They would open up. They would come forth. You see? Open your mouth. It ain't time for you to shut your mouth. Open your mouth. Teach the gospel. Teach about the right hand of the Father. Learn about the stretched out arm. Talk about the days that we're in that was set before us. And we ain't got no reason to fear. Why we ain't got no reason to fear? Because it too is in Yahuwah's hand. He created the day and the hour, the time. Everything is in his power, in his control. So you best bet understand that he got this all in control. So we might as well get in the lane where all the control come from and stop getting in the lane with the beast, thinking that since we out in the land of the beast, we gonna run behind him, you know. And don't feed your people the beast. Feed them the light of Christ. So I, Sister Deborah, would like to say that wasn't the message that I really was desiring to cover. But I thank the Most High that he used whom he used for his purpose. And I'd rather follow behind him than to follow behind what's going on in the world today. I ain't getting behind no beast. I ain't getting behind no beast. Shalom, shalom.